Hello everybody, Cold Starcraft here. Zerglings does not split when he sends his probes out. So he is officially half a second, maybe a bit less behind. Anyways, we've got a game between Zerglings, the red Protoss, that's confusing, and Ratanak, the blue Terran. This is actually the second time I've casted this game. The first time, the Starcraft volume was way too loud. I've had trouble figuring that out. It is... Let's look. Oh, the game pauses when you do that. It's 7%. And we're back to it. So it's 7%. Hopefully that works. It was 11 before, and I have the mic a little bit closer now so that all four people can hear my voice clearly. So, Lost Temple is the map, and spooning, hopefully no spooting will be going on. Maybe some spawning in close positions. And right on cue, Terran fast expand is so imba, and we have what looks like a fast expand going on. 3 bunkers and I can't break no matter what. Well, that might give Ratanak some ideas. He's probably feeling pretty confident right now with his fast expand, seeing as his opponent is saying he can't beat it. What do we got here? Just a gateway going down pretty standard to start off. Well, I guess not completely standard, because there is a fast expand on the low ground. This is something I need to learn how to do. I've been having a ton of trouble with Protoss. I used to like to early pressure, although the kind of Terran domination of Protoss, I guess you could say, has definitely dwindled as people have learned how to use sentries and learned how to use different units. Artosis and Tasteless were talking about this on the GSL. It wasn't live last night, but I was watching a recent GSL last night. I can't seem to stay up during the week till 4 in the morning. I do have to wake up and go to work, which totally sucks. But anyways, they were talking about how Terran is, the MMM ball is being countered now. Well, not really being countered, but people have learned how to play against it, rather. And anyways, as I was saying, early pressure against Protoss I have a lot of difficulty with. They throw down some really easy force fields and are able to get a big advantage. So I'm thinking if I learn how to fast expand, get my economy up, that could be a really good answer, and start doing some more dynamic drops and things like that. But anyways, that's my thought process, and we'll see what happens here. We could definitely see some drops. If you look at the path in the Terran base, look how shaky that is. That's not going very nice. Don't you... I'm sorry, I think I mentioned this before, but I just love these waves hitting the rocks, and I just love how everything looks in StarCraft 2. Anyways, you can easily load up a medivac over here, right about where the supply depot is, and it's a very short... You can actually see ledge to ledge. So you can actually load up a medivac, and on the same screen, although you kind of be going to extremes, you can do a drop in the Protoss base, so that is definitely something Zerglings has to watch out for, especially when he does expand. He will be trying to use this choke, but then you can land anywhere over here, especially in this big... You see how this kind of comes down, and then there's this part right here that kind of sticks out? That's a great place to drop, and it's so far away from the main base that you can usually drop in the Fog of War. We do see a second gas going down. Enough talk about drops. We do have a second bunker going up, so Ratanak definitely wanting to play a macro game. I wouldn't necessarily call this... Is this turtling? I don't know. I wouldn't say it's turtling because he is going for a fast expand. He is going for an economy type of build. When I think of turtling, I think of one base. So, not too sure. Hopefully we'll see an orbital command out of this soon, and maybe a transfer of some SCVs. Not all, but a decent transfer would be good. He's got the minerals. There we go. Command center. And... what do we see? We see a robo bay going up, so we see a two-gate robo bay. Warp gate's right about to finish. And 3 racks going up right now, just because it was a 1 racks fast expand. So we do see 3 more additional racks going down. So I guess we're going to see Marine Marauder play. The composition will depend on the add-ons. Getting down a 4th racks, no add-ons yet. Ooh, first one, Tech Lab. Second one, Tech Lab. We're going to see some Marauders coming out, and just training a single Marine out of this. Getting the reactor does take a decent amount of time. It is 50 seconds. That sounds like nothing when you say it, but when you're playing, that's an eternity. And the Robo Bay is dropped. Are we going to see anything out of it right away? We could see a Observer. They are extremely cheap, but rather we're going to see a Warp Prism. So all that drop play talk about Terran dropping. We're actually going to see some warp-ins or some drops or a combination of both from Zerglings, our Protoss player. That's just a pylon, that's not so fun. But you see Stim and Concussive Shells on the way. Concussive Shells is a very quick upgrade, I think. Oh, I can't remember. It's under a minute for sure. The shields and the Stim are 110 seconds, I believe. The Concussive Shells is 50 seconds, I'm not so sure. Choosing not to load up, but rather he's probably going to warp in. He does have 10 food available, so he can warp in some units without being food capped. Look at that little island. Isn't that cool? Anyways, back to... Oh, nope. Warp Prism doesn't want to do it. He didn't like the look of that island, doesn't have the feeling right. Now he's not sure. Now he's just... I have no idea. Where is he going? He's... Waypoint... Why would you... Confused by this warp prison, I am. And let's see, let's look at the unit count. Let's see, we've got 24 probes to 32 SCVs and 2 base, both muling out. If we see, they are both very low on energy, not enough energy to use any of their skills, so getting those mules out. I didn't see any scans, but the army size isn't that great right now, but it will start catching up. We do see a warp prism loaded up with 2 zealots, a stalker, and a sentry going over here. This camera follow not working so well, not the best. Anyways, loading up, showing the warp, so he's going to drop, and is he going to warp units in? We're going to see a 2-prong attack. He is running the rest of his army over to this watchtower right here, taking out this SCV. And Ratanak's army running away, now running back. Stim and shields are finished, which is great. Now, not warping in any... Actually, he must have warped in units, because there is now 5 zealots. So let's see on the timing of here. We've got 5 zealots there. We've got, I think that's 8 zealots there, and 5 stalkers. 2-prong attack, warping in 3 more stalkers. Ratanak doesn't know about this. Moving towards the mineral line, there's absolutely nothing to defend this. And not shooting. And I'm not sure what that force field was, but viciously killing those SCVs on the line. Now Ratanak's whole army is pulling back, including an SCV, coming to tear this up. But he is running in the front door. The stalkers are running right in, not attacking anything until they're right in front. These zealots are running around, not actually attacking anything. Now they're on attack move towards this bunker. The first bunker is taken out, but able to do a ton of damage. Now, the second bunker, all the zealots trying to stream in. Only one can get through there. Really good choke. So you only have 2 stalkers and 1 zealot hitting this bunker that's now being repaired. Ratanak able to clean up that force in his base, stimming out, able to clean this completely up. Zerglings claiming OP, apparently laughing extremely hard about it. Have fun being nerfed to hell because you have no skill. Wow, Zerglings... A stop is not micro. It's pathetic. Zerglings did not actually do any micro whatsoever. Just because he is a BMer. Bad manners. And I'd like to watch that attack again. Let's go back a little bit farther. We're just going to watch this attack here in the natural. Let's speed it up. ×2. Ratanak's forces are running back. They're running in. Okay, let's slow it down. Faster. You see these stalkers running in. This stalker, both stalkers were actually taking permanent damage before they started to shoot back. You see all these zealots running around not doing anything. He should have ran some down here to get a flank if he was microing, since he is such a great microer. And we see all these zealots not attacking. This one's actually attacking the command center. Got a couple attacking the command center. If you were watching this stalker, all the damage that was done to this bunker, the 130 damage done to that bunker was useless as there was never any units inside of it. So Zerglings raging for no reason as he microed horribly. I wouldn't usually want to say that about someone, but yeah, as you can see, this BM is not deserved as Ratanak played that better. He got a better economy up. He protected it well. Zerglings off 1 base tried to push through. Even if he did micro it well, I think he would have had trouble just because the economic advantage. We see 40 SCVs to 24 probes, and the 2 base, obviously. So I'm not sure if he would have been able to hold it off, but regardless, his control of his units was really bad. Anyways, good game to Ratanak. He played that well. It's cool to see a fast expand. GG.